You know, it's been like 8 whole days since I did that No Mercy video, and still to this day, I get tons of comments. A lot. Honestly, way more than I anticipated when it comes down to how many people actually hated the take I had, or hated the damn video, or whatever the hell is the damn case that caused all that. Because I'm not gonna necessarily lie, I have never seen something like this. The last time I seen something like this damn hard, was when I was saying, yo, if you decided to make some NSFW content of Jaden Animation's character, it is what it is. That's just something people are just going to consume and just going to enjoy because they're going to clap her character because it's hot. And that's why. This is just basically the same damn thing, except for a whole different reason. And to keep it very much a stack, just like how my viewpoint of that didn't change when it comes to clapping Jaden's character, this doesn't still change for me. Like, I didn't even say in the video, like, oh yes, this is the best type of content. Yes, we must force ourselves on these women, the best type of content ever. I did not even say anything like that. All I said was like, yo, this thing really shouldn't be taken down because it is censorship, if we're going to be honest. And at the very same time, it's not even something that I would play. And yet, look at and behold the damn comment section of that video. Behold the media illiteracy of just people when it comes down to what the hell they're looking at and listening to, because a boy sure as hell didn't listen to this video not hard at all when it comes down to it. And I find it funny how people be like, how dare you enjoy this sort of content? No one should enjoy it. Yet there is like a gang of people that enjoy that type of content, and it's mainly women, right? There's a fair amount of them that is just straight up women. And then you look at something like Redo the Healer, which has that to a T, and then ultimately tons of women enjoy that damn story. So I don't know what to necessarily sit here and tell you. You see, here's the whole thing. Stuff like that, I understand, could very much, you know, make people feel weird or not necessarily vibe with it at all and hate that type of content. I absolutely understand it. It's kind of like how it is with NCR for me. I can't stand the shit out of people cheating and then doing it in front of your partner's face. That sounds like a terrible time. That being said, am I gonna be over here getting mad to the point it should be taken down? No, not necessarily. And it's the very same instance of how I feel with something like No Mercy. Again, and I'll say this just to be completely honest once again, this game looks mad effing boring. I'm not gonna lie. The scenes just look like regular smashing scenes. It doesn't really look all that crazy outside of the context of what the hell is happening, right? It is like it is what it is sort of situation when it comes down to it. It's not really anything that wild. The only reason why it became something as wild and blew up as it did is because of vocal minorities blowing it up way more harder than it needed to. If you don't like this style of content, that's perfectly fine, but at the end of the day, people are going to enjoy it. Again, if there is an audience for it, people will pretty much go out and find it. And sometimes when you get situations like this, people will go out and create that content, much less find it themselves out of spite because it was taken away. That's literally what some people have decided to do, try to find the game itself because, you know, out of spite, because people just wouldn't shut the hell up about, oh, it's too much for my small brain and how I can understand maturity. It's way too much. Like, these are the type of people I feel like they would deadass just look at anime once and then immediately just, you know, kind of just go off the damn deep end, if we're gonna be honest. These are the type of people that would literally see just a random waifu character just walking around, literally doing nothing, walking around, turning a corner on the damn street, watching this boring ass walk, and somehow, look at that shit, she touched the ground. Clearly there is something wrong here, and the only thing that's wrong in this is by far the dumbass logic that you have, which, what is wrong with walking? I don't understand. Again, if you don't like that style of content, that's not what I'm mad about. I'm mad about how many different people come through thinking that they cooked with the ratio, and really all it just showed me is just that, damn, people really don't know how to A, listen, and B, can't really understand how this don't turn into a censorship situation. Like, at all, it's kind of crazy to me. This shit reminds me of that one damn meme where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. How many dumbass statements are in my comic section? I know you didn't watch the video. Like, that's just how it kind of is, though, right? Just to give you very much a say. Again, you don't like that content? Cool, perfectly fine. No one is here to hate you for that. Not understanding the context of what I'm saying, much less going out your way to be like, oh, ratio. Don't get it. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. It kind of just feels like people really wanted to just get a W here for whatever reason, and ultimately doesn't necessarily matter if it makes sense. Just get the W because W can be obtained just because of dumbassity, right? That's just literally how it is. They essentially created ignorance and stupidity within that comment section and not listen to the video whatsoever, and now anybody that watches that video and look at the comments assume that it's correct and think I'm wrong, but in reality that's just not how that is, right? That's just not how that goes, you know? And again, there is plenty of games that has very similar concepts where things like that happen, or just media in general where that happens completely, right? And again, this is why I stress hard as hell to be like, no, the realm of fiction is hella important for these sort of areas. Plenty of people go out their way to say, you know, maybe we shouldn't add this here. I don't think this is a viable thing to do. Like, when do we get to talk about these, you know, things that happen? Can we use them in a game or whatever? Like, why the hell not? Genuinely, why the hell not can we use them, right? Because we can't use these in a real world sort of context of a show or whatever, like live action or whatever. Why not just use them in a space where nothing literally gets harmed ever, right? Unless you just really are unhinged and you really need some damn help. That I don't really understand this. But to, once again, just kind of really wrap all this stuff up, because this is just, again, a really ridiculous ass, like, video in terms of, like, how people interpreted this and somehow misconstrued it what the hell I said. But basically, a game like that shouldn't necessarily be censored, or any game that comes out in the future or in the past that has things like this or do things in edgy ass ways like this or whatever they decide to do with these concepts, it shouldn't necessarily be taken down. If you don't want to play it, you don't have to play it. You don't necessarily have to deal with it whatsoever. That's something that you just don't want to. That being said, leave it for the people that genuinely want to see it. And again, as I said before in that video, I believe I said, is that if you don't like a certain product, literally let it starve to death when it comes down to, you know, money and such, right? Literally let it just starve to death when it comes down to what you really want out of it. Because it's just like, if you don't like a certain project, and if you don't like a certain thing, don't feed it money, and I promise you, things will start probably trying to change around. The difference is with a lot of these sort of situations is that lots of people have been starved for this type of content, or at least looter content and things of sort like that, for a while now. And the reason for that is because for the last 6 years, we've been basically babysitted for what we can enjoy as adults in mature content and what we can't enjoy. And it's like, why the hell do we need someone else to pre-approve a lot of the shit that we get to see? I don't understand. Like, if the artists come through and show a big titty cowgirl and just straight up have milk coming out the damn screen, do not censor that shit and take that away from me. Let me decide if I want the big titty cowgirl spraying milk through the damn screen. It is what it is. Again, the mental maturity of people. Sometimes you see that damn M on the damn game cartridge or just on the game box and you assume, yeah, it's for me because I'm an adult. I'm above the limits of the age to play this game. But mentally, are you there? And apparently, looking at the comment section, I'm not gonna lie, in terms of that video, no, they have not reached that level of mental maturity. Especially with how a lot of people are just commenting just to comment, just because they want to add in on the ratio and not really be, you know, thinking about the subject of it in a deeper way. Because of course that's just how people is. They don't think at all. People like these especially. But really, again, I guess that's really all I want to say for this one. I know these uploads has also been getting pretty late as of late, which is haha puns, but there has actually been some things out of my control as to why these uploads been late, family related matters and stuff like that. And if you read the comment section in one of the like previous couple videos where I've kind of brought up something about it, I think when it comes down to like the whole upload streak and whatever, you know, if you should kind of have an idea as to what this is related to. If you know, don't worry, I probably will talk about it at some point in time, because it's gonna probably affect content in the future in terms of like the maybe how things get uploaded and stuff like that. Again, it's still a developing thing, we'll see. But ultimately, that is essentially all I really want to say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification on way out. Also on the socials, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Kofi and Cash App is available as well. And until this, been Boy J, signing off. Have a blessed day.